Hi, my name is Chris Chow, and today I'm going to go over full stack web apps with JavaScript. And last time I know we talked about the Flask alternative, which is more Python oriented, but this time we're going to talk about JavaScript as a whole. And when we're talking about JavaScript, the tech stack you kind of use, tech stack referring to how you're going to be able to basically have both the front end and the back end logic together. We use something called MERN stack, which stands for M is MongoDB, E is Express, R is React, and then N is Node.js. So that's kind of the different frameworks you're going to be working with when we're talking about JavaScript. And so for our front end, the most popular choice is React, and various companies use this, such as Facebook. And it's going to help you serve your front end onto your web application and build the user interface or any of the components that you want. There's several other options, such as AngularJS or Vue. And I know that some people might want to learn that, but I think the industry standard right now is going to be React.js. And next is talking about Express, which is the E in MERN stack. And this is kind of like the JavaScript version of Flask. And it's kind of like the web framework. And you're going to be able to basically get requests from the front end and then process it in the back end. And that's the main thing about Express. It's kind of like the Flask. It's kind of like the glue between the front end and the back end. And it looks like that, but it's just the JavaScript version of that. And then for your database, last time I talked about on Python, we had various different databases that you can use, such as Google Firebase, there's Amazon S3 database, and there's also the Microsoft Azure, and you can use all of that with JavaScript as well. But I think the most popular one in terms of if you want to scale, and there's a lot of complex operations that you're going to be using, are going to be using MongoDB. That's the most popular one people use. But if you're using something that's like really simple and there isn't too many users on it, and then I would choose Firebase because that you can provide real-time data views and updates. And it's not as robust, but it's definitely more simple to use and doesn't require much startup to use. And here's a tutorial that you could watch if you want to follow it. And I would definitely watch and follow tutorials from Codecademy as well as Free Code Camp if you guys want to learn more about building with this tech stack, as well as how to download things like that. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and thank you. See ya.